Okay, good morning. Let's see if we're up. Who have we got on? Ruth, Declan, Helen, how are we doing? Jared, good morning, how are you? Helen D and Helen M. Bernadette, good morning. Hey, Kira. As always, give it a minute or two. Mary, how are you? Give it a minute or two and we will get cracking. So make sure you got your water ready. Okay, so I think we might be good to go. Okay, so let's get ourselves set up for our breathing. So our child's pose breathing. Hey, Sue, cushion or fist for the breathing. Again, just watch me when we're setting it up. The idea is to basically get something so that you can relax your upper body and your shoulders and head. So whether you're making a fist or whether you're resting your head completely on a cushion or just completely flat on the floor, just make sure you can kind of relax your body into that position. And then what you're going to do is try and breathe and expand through the diaphragm and the back of the ribs here. So we're going to kind of try and breathe out, stretching through this area, and a big breath in, get rid of all the air. Really think of breathing wide, and that'll help breathe up and out, and you'll also feel your belly breathing into your thighs. So about 40 seconds of that if you get yourself set up and ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So breath in, trying to just expand through the ribs. Think breathing wide, think wide breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and get rid of every last drop of air. And by doing that, it does help just take a fuller, more expansive, wider breath in. Keep it going, couple more. And done, good stuff. Okay, so coming up to standing then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some joint mobility stuff. Again, just kind of follow along with me on this one, on these next few. So what we're gonna do is just kind of start side bending, side to side. Don't try and force the movements, just move through them. As I said, this is a nice kind of little routine you can do on a regular basis yourself, because it's a nice little check-in just to see how the body's feeling. Compare one side to the other and compare previous days to this day. So just side to side. Again, nothing majorly forced, you just reach from one side to the other. Perfect. Good stuff. So next one then we're going to do is just hips side to side. So the shoulders are staying in the middle and the hips are going side to side. So not too much movement in the shoulders, just really slide those hips over. Hips side to side. And again, just pushing out into the end range. A little stretch outside of the hip. Perfect, good stuff. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some cogs. So For the cogs, I'm just going to pause for a little bit and demo. Imagine you have a belt buckle, and then you've got your breastbone here. So these 2 points are going to move together and away. So they're your 2 movements. They come together. So we tuck the belt buckle up towards the roof and the breastbone drops down. As we do that, we're going to roll the shoulders in. And then as we reverse it, we open up and separate these 2 areas and then open up ourselves a little bit more with the shoulders. So it looks like this. And then just try and keep your eyes kind of looking straight ahead and your head will do what it's meant to do. So we'll do a few of those. So those 2 points, keep your attention on them. Shoulders in, squash them together, shoulders out, separate them away, in and out. So let's go with these. That's it, just looking straight ahead. Try and roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulders back, turn them out. Proud chest, open it up as you tilt that belt buckle downwards, and then reverse the movements. Roll the shoulders in, tuck the belt buckle up, drop the chest down. And done, good stuff. Okay, just shoulder rotations, just up and back, up and back, up and back. Squeezing those shoulder blades back together. Just get big circles, up and down, shoulders up to the ears, back down, up to the ears, back down. Loosen them out, go the other direction. Let's go, opposite way. So shoulders are backing up, backing up, backing up, up towards the ears, drop down to the front, backing up, backing up. Perfect. And relax. Few arm spirals, so hands out, turn the hand, look palm up on one side, rotate down on the other, and then alternate side to side. So let's go for it. Trying to keep the hands roughly level with the shoulders. Get as much rotation as your body will allow you. Rotating the hands around. Getting those joints lubricated, loosened up, and relax. Good stuff. Okay, turn the head, look over each shoulder. As you're turning the head, try and guide it with your jaw rather than with your eyes. Generally, if you guide it with your jaw, your head pivots. If you guide it with your eyes, your head kind of tilts. We just want to pivot that head over the spine. Go with a comfortable range of movement, nothing too excessive, don't force it. And relax, and then tilt the ear to the shoulder, ear to shoulder. And as you're doing that one, ear to shoulder, think about lifting the other ear up towards the roof. Ear to roof, ear to roof, ear to roof. Just help you get a little bit more of a stretch. Keep the arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Perfect, good stuff. Okay, so next onto our feet, we're going to do some foot circles. So big, big, big circles. Imagine you have a pen at the end of your big toe. You're trying to draw big circles. If you struggle on balance on this one, just use a door, wall, a little bit of balance every now and again if you need it. Big wide circle. A few pops are okay. Decompressing the joint and swap over. So again, try and get as smooth a curve as you possibly can. Again, it may not always feel smooth. Certain areas of the circle might feel a bit clunkier than others. Slow it down through those areas. Try and just build that range of movement, that smooth circle, and change legs, swap it over. So again, as smooth a circle as your body will allow. Big wide circles. And other direction. As big, as smooth a circle as you can possibly can. And relax. Good stuff. Lovely. Next, we're going to go into some foot clocks. So our foot clocks, we're going to stand on our left leg. So you can just watch me as I demo. And then as we're standing on our left leg, we're going to turn our body face towards the 10 o'clock position. I'm roughly facing towards 10 o'clock. I'm using my right leg just to push me into it a little bit more. And I'm keeping a straight left leg. So straight left leg, push into it, pivot. And then I'm going to come around to 6 o'clock. And I'm going to open myself up into that 6 o'clock position. That left knee will be bent, it'll be soft. And I'm going to push my hip towards 6 o'clock. So here I'm going to face my kind of middle of the pelvis, that belt buckle area, roughly towards 10 o'clock. As I'm coming around, I'm facing my hip towards 6 o'clock. my right hip. And then that's what we're going to do. And then we'll swap over and do the other side. So get yourself set up for that one. Get yourself ready. Facing 10 o'clock position. Again, straight leg. Use the right foot to push into it a little bit more. Same thing this one. If you need to, stand beside a wall just for an extra little bit of balance. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Just moving through it. Use the right foot to nudge you into that rotation a little bit more. Bent leg at the 6 o'clock point. Straight leg at the 10 o'clock point. And if you can nudge past 6 and 10, go for it. And keep a good pivot on the body. Again, it's a true rotation over one point as opposed to leaning or arching the back or anything like that. Last one. Bent knee at 6 o'clock, straight leg at 10. Done. Good stuff. Okay, we'll swap over onto the other foot. So to be right leg straight, lock out the knee, use the left foot then to turn and face towards your 2 o'clock position. And 3, 2, 1, go for it. Rotate towards the 6 o'clock point with a bent knee, back into your 2 o'clock. Super stuff. So again, go whatever movement you have, rotating through it. The more we do these, we'll do them again during the session. So we'll feel the balance improve, we'll feel the rotation increase, feel the ease of movement, and a little bit springy, spongy towards the end of the range. And we feel we can stretch into it a fraction more. Done. Good stuff. Super work. Okay. Now we're going to do a few squats then to finish. These wall-facing squats. You start off a good bit away from the wall, maybe about 12 inches, maybe more. And then the idea is to build your range of movement on it. So when your hands are overhead and you're going to squat down facing a wall, you're going to want to lean forward and the wall is going to stop you from doing that. So if you're too close, you'll end up feeling like you're going to fall backwards. So try not to let that happen. That means you just need to step back a little bit. Or if you don't feel any sort of challenge on it, take a step in. Your step changes should be about 1 centimeter at most because it's going to make a huge difference. If you go a little bit closer to the wall, it's going to make a massive difficulty, increase in difficulty. And if you take a little step back, it'll make a good bit of make it a good bit easier. So find a range of movement that's going to challenge you, and as you do it and you loosen up, you might then step in a little bit closer. So 3, 2, 1, hands up and go for it. Squatting down, back up. And again, make sure it's just challenging you. If you feel like after 2 or 3, you're able to stay further away from the wall, take a little step in, hands staying up overhead. And again, if you need to, you can step in a fraction more. And done. Good stuff. Give yourself a breather. So give yourself a good breather and rest. Lovely. Okay, so bit of core now. So your crawl position, we're going to set up on all fours. But watch me as I demo these next two. We're on all fours. We're going to hold, and we can hold that position. Or we can start adding some movement into it. So it's one hand opposite foot, trying to coordinate and sync the opposites. So during this, if at any stage you lose coordination, just reset back onto all fours, lift up, and you can move again, or you can just hold the all fours, hovered position where the knees are just hovering, just slightly off the floor, and even just holding that, and that'll create a challenge for the core in and of itself. Once you've done that, then we're going into our long lever. So the legs will be out nice and straight, hands overhead. We're going to reach the heel away, reach the hands up, shoulder towards the ear, open up, big stretch through the side of the body. And then on the opposite side, we're going to squash down. So hike the hip up, drive that shoulder down, reach the fingers down. Really try and drive the shoulder down away from the ear.
as much as you can. Sometimes you might even feel a bit of cramping behind underneath the shoulder. That's normal. And again, just do what feels okay for you to do. So you're stretching one side, closing off the other, and we'll do sets of those. So set yourself up for your crawls. Get yourself ready and in position. In all fours position. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. And either hold that position, or as I said, you can start doing your walks. Small little walks, tiny little steps, forward and back. That's it, super stuff. Halfway. If at any stage you need to reset, just reset, drop down. Get yourself back onto all fours and then go back up. And done, good stuff. Okay, so lying on your back, flip over onto your back. One hand up overhead, and then we're going to open up that side, and the other hand reaching down towards your hip. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So open up one side, reach the heel away, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, big stretch, shorten the other side. So you're going to reach the hand down, and then just release and back in and out of that. So little pause in the stretch, fully stretched position. Ask yourself if you can get a little bit more out of it. Can you reach that shoulder up towards your ear while you reach the opposite shoulder away from the ear? Just reach a little bit further each time into it. Keep breathing, nearly there. Done, super stuff. Okay, so other side, change it over. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So again, you're trying to just eke out a little bit more at the end of each one. So you're stretching, and then you're asking yourself for a little bit more. Remember, our muscles are elastic. They have stretchiness to them. You just need to coax it back out and remind them that they can move just that fraction a little bit more. And remember, trying to focus on the short side as well, because the shorter you can make that side, the more you can contract the muscles on the opposite side, the more the muscles will relax and lengthen on the long side. Last one. Done. Good stuff. Okay, back straight into our crawl position. So setting up onto all fours, hands down, knees hovering above the floor. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So again, either hold that position or take your small steps forward and back. Try to coordinate one hand opposite foot, one hand opposite foot, one hand opposite foot. Small little steps, bigger steps will generally throw us off a little bit. And always trying to keep the wrists under the shoulders, don't let them drift too far away from each other. The same thing, knees under the hips for the most part, not too far away. Nearly there. Super stuff, keep it going. Done, lovely. Lying on your back for the long levers one more time. So lying on your back, one arm up overhead. Get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Reaching that shoulder up towards the ear and reaching the opposite hip down away from you. Reaching that hip down away. So heel away from the shoulder, shoulder up towards the ear as you squash down on the other side. Reach the fingers down towards the knee on that other side, that short side. Reach the fingers down towards the knee. Drop the shoulder down towards the hip. Less than 10 seconds. 1 or 2 more maybe. Again, a little pause in the end range. Reach and stretch a fraction more and change over. Swap sides. Get yourself ready. Long arm. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. So again, a big reach up. Can you shrug that shoulder higher up towards the knee, the ear, as your other one goes down towards the knee. So reaching down with that opposite side. Can you reach that a little bit further as you stretch that long side? Open it up. Heel away from you. Reach that heel away from you as much as you can. Breathing through it. Keep breathing. Keep going. Last 1 or 2. Nearly there. Get a big stretch in these last couple. And you are done. Good stuff. So give yourself a breather. Grab a drink of water. I'll demo the next 3 exercises. First one is a lateral squat. So you're nice and wide. Generally with this one, go wider than what you feel. Because if you're too short on it, you just don't get a good range of movement, and a movement that feels a little bit restricted because you're not as long. So nice wide feet. Toes should be pointing forward. Bend the knee, come down, squatting down to the floor, and then pushing the floor away. down, push the floor away, down, push the floor away. As you're coming down, you're hinging into it. So the hips go back and you're facing the floor, hinging into it like so, as opposed to staying upright. We're not looking forward on this one. We're bowing into it and pushing the floor away, and we're finishing with the hip underneath the shoulder, as opposed to finishing like that. We're finishing strong with the backside and the hip. If you want to add more of a challenge, we take a lunge. So we step out, lunge down, and then power back, step out, lunge down, and then push that floor away to come back up. That's your squat. Then we're going to go Blackburns with pauses. So in this position, lying flat on the ground, start with the hands on the lower back, shoulders up away from the floor, hands out, thumbs down. So you straighten the elbows and try and lift the shoulders away from the floor. So we're not lifting the hands up away from the floor, we're trying to get the lift from the shoulders. Into our T position, rotate those hands so the elbows are facing the head side, little fingers coming right around and trying to hold up. Then into our Y shape and hold up. We're taking a pause at the side of the body, T shape, Y shape, taking a pause in each one as we go through it. The idea with the pause is to try and get the upper arm, the shoulder, further away from the floor. Then finally, we're going to do our frog stretch. So for our frog stretch, half frog stretch, line the knee up with the heel, hands out down in front of us. And what we're going to do then is just sit back into it a fraction. So what that looks like is when I'm here, I'm sitting back into it. But if you notice when I sit back into it, I'm not rounding my back. I'm not just collapsing back into it. I'm just sitting my bum back, but keeping my spine straight. Now, once I've done that, we're going to start to rotate the foot, turning it in and turning it out as much as you can. So they are our three movements: lateral squat, Blackburns on the floor with the pauses, and the half frog stretch with hip rotation. So get yourself set up for your lateral squat. Nice wide stance, toes pointing fairly straight forward. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So down, back up, down, back up, squatting through it, super stuff, keep it going. And again, if you put in the lunge, make sure you sink into it and power that floor away to jump yourself back. Lovely stuff, keep it going. That's it, good work. And change legs, swap it over, other side. 3, 2, 1, go for the other side, let's go. Super work. That's it, keep it up, staying strong. And again, hinge into it, push the floor away. So that foot, push the floor, push down through the floor. Imagine you can move the floor, try and move it. That's the intent of the exercise. Pushing through the floor, hip comes back in underneath, so we finish tall in a straight line, straight posture at the top. Last 1 or 2, staying strong, keep it going. Done, lovely, good stuff. So lying flat down, get yourself face down on the floor. With this one, always try and keep looking straight down on this one. Get yourself set up and in position. So hand on the lower back, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the arms, thumbs down, lift up, hands out, turn, hands up, and pause, and then back into our Y shape. Hold, elbows away from the floor, back to our T shape, elbows away from the floor, back under the back, relax, and then go again. So keep it up. Go whatever pace is comfortable for you. Go whatever movements are comfortable for you. So coming too high up into the Y shape might start pinching the shoulders a little bit. So again, that's just up to you. I'm trying to keep the upper arm away from the floor in the transitions and also then on the hold. So when you're holding, T shape, lift up, hold Y shape, lift up, back into the thumbs down, shoulders up away from the floor. Really trying to get the upper back tightening up more, postural muscles kicking in. Done, good stuff. Okay, grab a mat or a cushion, whatever you're going to use for your half frog stretch. Line the heel and the knee up, hands down out in front of us. Sit back a little bit, keeping the spine straight. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Start rotating that thigh. Just work with whatever range of movement you've got there. And so as you're rotating the knee forwards and in, try not to lean too far onto the hands. So keep your weight kind of that weight shift back and then get your rotation. And again, just work with whatever range you've got there. Couple more, 1 or 2 to go. Staying strong. And done. Lovely. Let's swap over, change sides, in position, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So other leg again, then we've got that little sit back and then rotating through the thigh. Good thing to think about is a beam of light coming through the knee, coming from the knee like a laser beam or a torch beam. You're trying to just shine that beam up towards the roof and back, and then coming down towards the floor and under. Less than 10 seconds, a couple more, staying strong, keep it going. And again, time, good stuff. Give yourself a breather and we will repeat those again. As always, any questions, do let me know. Keep it strong, keep it going. Okay, so about 10 seconds and we'll get going again. So remember, it's a lateral squat, so nice and wide with the toes pointed forward. Okay, so let's get ourselves set up, ready to go. So lateral squat, wide legs, toes pointing forward, in position, ready, in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Squat down, push the floor away. Come on, strong push. The more intent you can put into that push, the more muscle your body has to use to actually push you. So it's a great way to build strength in the body, build confidence in your body as well, because you're telling your body how to activate more muscle. So the key is not just doing the exercise, it's how you do the exercise and the intent that you're putting into the exercise. Staying strong on the last couple on this leg. Keep it up, keep it going. Change sides, swap it over. So set yourself up. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Again, squatting down, hinging into it, push the floor away. Imagine you could move that floor, so you're trying to push it down and away. Lovely work, keep it going. Halfway, 15 seconds. That's it, strong push with intent. Drive the floor away. Nearly there. Done, lovely, okay, face down onto the floor. Get yourself set up. Face down onto the floor again. Keep your chin tucked so you're looking straight down. Hands are onto your lower back to get yourself started. And when you're ready, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back together. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Straighten the elbows, thumbs down, shoulders up. Hands out in a T shape. Turn, rotate from the shoulders, lift up and hold. Back into our Y shape, lift up and hold. Back to the T's, try and rotate the shoulders again, lift it up and hold. Thumbs down into that side body position, shoulders up, and relax over the back. Go again. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, straighten, and again, going at whatever pace is comfortable for you. You can move quicker through them, you can move slower through them. As long as you're focusing on the hold, as long as you're focusing on your ability to stay, keep that tension on the upper back, in around the shoulders, back of the shoulders, that's what's important. Super stuff. Couple more. Again, upper arm, elbow away from the floor. You're in those T's and Y's positions. You're trying to turn, open up the shoulders. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Them open a little bit more and done. Good stuff. Okay, half frog with your hip rotation. So get in your cushion or your mat underneath the knee. Line that knee and heel up in line with each other. Hands out down in front of us. Sit back a fraction. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So rotate the foot up and back and then turn in. So again, it's coming from the thigh and the knee. Rotate whatever range you can get. Imagine that beam of light coming out of the knee. Can you shine that beam of light? Point it up and back towards the roof. Point it down towards the floor. Super stuff. Change legs, swap it over. So get yourself over onto the other leg in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Super stuff. Come on. Get that rotation. Lovely work. For 10 seconds. Staying strong on it. Again, Get that intent, that extra little bit of rotation. Done. Take a breather, give yourself a rest, grab yourself a drink of water, and we got one more round of those 3 exercises to go. One more round of those exercises to go. Okay, so let's get ourselves set up. Last set of lateral squat. So nice and wide on our stance, setting up, toes pointing forward, in position, getting ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squatting down, pushing back, let's go. Again, last set on your lateral squat. Drive that floor down, get yourself standing up strong with the hip underneath the shoulders. Super work, coming up to the halfway point. Last set on this leg. Strong movements, focus, pushing yourself. Lovely efforts, keep it going, come on. Few more, you're nearly there. Lovely, done. Swap with legs, get yourself set, ready, 3, 2, 1, go for it. And again, driving that floor away, hinge into it, stick the bum back, bend the knee, and then push, drive that floor away, hip comes in underneath the body. Lovely efforts, come on. Last set of squats today, 15 seconds to go. You've got to keep it going. Less than 10 seconds, you're nearly there. Lovely work, keep it going. Time, super work. Okay, lying face down onto the floor for those black burns with pauses. So, hands on your lower back, shoulders back, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Straighten the arms, shoulders up. Rotate the hands up to that T position, turn and lift. Keep that lift as you go into the Y, back to the T, turn and lift again. Thumbs down, shoulders up, beside the body, and then relax over the back. Squeeze those shoulders back again, straighten the elbows and go for it. And when you're getting into the T's, you're trying to get as much of a rotation and opening of the shoulders as you can, and then pinch and squeeze those shoulder blades back together. Lovely work, super stuff. Keep it going. Excellent work. Come on. You've got this. Nearly there. Last set of these. Be strong on them. Lift up, lift up. Come on, remember with that intent. Keeping up off the floor. Time. Super stuff. So last set of the half frog with hip rotation. Again, get yourself set up. Knee in line with the heel. Hands out down in front of us. Get that little sit back without bending from the spine. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. Get that rotation. Focus on turning the thigh, that knee. Helps if you look at the knee, you might get a little bit more out of it. Just think, turn, shine that light. Even the intent of trying to shine it 1 degree more further will help get the maximum out of this exercise. Super work. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. You've got this, nearly there. Done. Change legs, swap it over, other side. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, keeping the weight just slightly sit back and get your rotation. Again, as you get to the end range, just see if you can just, the intent of try to rotate just that a little bit more, or even just hold into your furthest position. Get those hips stronger. And those end ranges, less than 10 seconds, couple more to go on this one. You're nearly there. Keep it up, staying strong, keep it going. Done. Lovely, super work. Okay, give yourself a breather, and I will show you the next 3 exercises. So, first one is our hip bridge. So we're going to feet elevated hip bridge. Try and get the knees above the hips, so your hips are fairly close into a chair or couch table, whatever it is. You can pop your heels up on top of. Dig the heels in, toes pulled towards you. And then we're going to think about rolling ourselves up off the floor. So we're getting that belt buckle to chin type of movement with the pelvis. And as we do that, we're going to push the heels down into the couch or the chair, and then drop down a half movement all the way back up to push down again, backside tightening up, and then all the way to the floor. So up, down a half, back up, and again, up, down a half, back up, down again. All the time thinking about that. You're rolling up as well as driving the heels down. And if you want to make that a little bit more challenging, when you're pushing the heels down, try and think about pulling the heels back towards your thighs or your backside. So that is your hip bridge. Then we're going to go into our push-ups. So scapula push-ups, basically just moving the shoulder blades. Your knees are going to be nice and wide. You're going to drop the chest down between the shoulders. The shoulder blades will come back together. You don't have to squeeze your shoulder blades, not aggressive or anything. Just drop down and then push away and then reach one hand up. So thumb, rotate it up, lift up, back down, and then alternate opposite sides. If you're doing that on the floor, same thing. Just make sure you're leaning forward and your hand position is roughly over that breastbone area, okay? And then your last one will be our foot clocks like we did during the warm-up. So just a reminder, starting over at the 10 position, straight leg, bend the knee to our 6 o'clock position. If you need for this one, use a wall for balance. Okay, so get yourself set for your hip bridges, lying flat on your back, heels up on the couch or the chair. I'm gonna do 60 seconds of those. In position, ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. So remember, it's up, down a half, back up, down again, and repeat. The intent again, we're trying to rotate that pelvis. So tuck the belt buckle up towards your head area. Can you dig the heels down? Push that surface down more. So you're trying to squash down into the surface with the heels. And if you can pull them back towards your backside a little bit, it'll increase the difficulty. Super work. Come on. Staying strong. Lovely work. Nearly there, nearly there. Keep going. Remember, down, up a half. Oh, when you're coming down that half, it's a controlled lowering back up and back down rather than a bounce. Get the intent at the top that you're pushing those heels down. Last one. Done. Super work. Okay, into your push-up. So again, setting up with your hands elevated. No matter what position you're in, you'll need wide legs on this one. So wide knees. Hands are underneath the breastbone. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So dropping that chest down, push up, lift up and away, alternate onto the other side. Push away and lift up. Try to keep the hips fairly level as on the lift up. That's one of the more challenging parts of this exercise. And with the other hand, then push the floor or push the couch away, whatever you're using. Last one, done. Super stuff. Into our foot clocks. So foot clock position, facing 10 o'clock, straight leg, lock out that knee, tall posture, rotate, and then 3, 2, 1, go for it. Bending the knee over towards 6. Use the foot for balance and to get a little push around. Straight leg, rotate at 10 o'clock, bent knee, rotate at 6 o'clock. And we're seeing if we can go beyond the 10 o'clock point, beyond the 6 o'clock point, just to nudge into it a fraction more and rotate around. Use that right foot to help you. If you need to, stand beside something that'll give you an extra bit of reassurance for balance that you can tap into. Remember, straight leg at 10 o'clock, lock out the knee, it'll want to bend. And keep that knee soft at 6 o'clock, bend in the knee. And done. Lovely, good stuff. Swap legs, change it over. Right foot, facing 2 o'clock. Straight leg, nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Bend in the knee as we get around to the 6 o'clock point. Straight leg, over to the 2 o'clock. That's it, good stuff. Pause in the end range, see if you can straighten up that leg at 2 and rotate a little bit more. Bend in the knee as you're trying to push beyond 6 o'clock or wherever you're getting to. Just try and build your own range of movement. Couple more, nearly there on this one. Super stuff. And done. Lovely, good stuff. Take a breather. Give yourself a rest. Another 2 rounds of those 3 to go through. So the hip bridge, push-ups, and foot clocks. Super stuff. Okay, let's get ourselves ready then for the hip bridges. So lying on your back, get your heels popped up, dig them in, get yourself ready to go. Okay, hip bridges in position, ready. Remember, it's the 1.5 reps, all the way up, back down a half, back up, and then all the way down. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So hip bridges strong, hips up, all the way down, down a half, back up, and then all the way down. Try and rotate that pelvis, belt buckle to chin. Turn the tailbone, kind of scoop yourself off the floor almost. And then again, you're trying to dig the heels down. Almost try and pull them back towards you a fraction. Super work. You've got this. Super stuff. Past halfway. Again, keep trying to build your intent on this one, the connection between the backside and the top of the movement. You're pushing the heels down, you're tucking, and you're trying to get more of an emphasis, squeezing from the backside. And done, super stuff. Okay, back to your push-ups. So either hands elevated or on the floor, knees nice and wide, leaning forward, breastbone above the hands in 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Get elbows stay straight. As you push away from the floor, lift that hand up, and then opposite side, push away from the floor, lift that hand up. Take your time. Control the movement. Try not to shift your weight too much as you lift the hand up. Super stuff. 1 or 2 more, nearly there. And done. Good stuff. Up to standing. Get ready for your foot clocks. Starting on the left foot. Straight leg. Get yourself set at 10. Ready to go. Straight leg. Pole posture. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Get your rotation towards 6, straight leg towards 10. Think tall as you're coming in, especially towards the 10 o'clock point. Think about a thread going through this crown of your head, just lifting you up tall. That thread pulling you up tall so there's no excess twisting or leaning of the body. It's a true pivot, and that other foot is helping you pivot around. Just that little bit more. Straight leg at 10, bent knee at 6. Last one. Done. Good stuff. Set up onto your right foot. Turn in and face the 2 o'clock position. Tall posture. Remember that thread. Lock out the knee. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Around towards the 6 o'clock point with a soft knee. Straight leg, 2 o'clock. And again, use that foot just to coax you around a little bit more. Lovely work. That's it, past halfway. Staying strong. Trying to eke out a little bit more, especially these last couple. This is when we're getting more range of movement into it. So we want to push into that, open ourselves up. A fraction more. And done. Lovely, super work. Give yourself a rest and a breather. So 1 more round of those. Hip bridge, push-ups, and foot clocks. Super stuff. Okay, get yourself ready for your hip bridges. So get yourself set up first. So lying on your back, heels up. Get your body in position and ready to go. Last set of hip bridges, 1.5 reps. Dig the heels down. Remember to roll that pelvis up in 3, 2, 1, go for it. So roll the hips up, down a half, back up again. Again, when you're at the top on each time, you're trying to push the heels down a little bit more. Think about digging them towards you or trying to pull the heels towards your backside a fraction as well if it helps you. Super stuff. Come on, last set of these. Push those heels down as hard as you can as you're rolling the hips up, squeezing the backside at the top. That's it. Great work, great work. Keep it going. Nearly there, nearly there. 1 or 2 more to go. Staying with it, keeping it strong. Last one. Get that extra push, get that extra squeeze. Done, good stuff. Set up for your push-up. So on the knees, hands elevated or flat on the floor, leaning over it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shoulders down, push away. Elbows stay straight the whole time. You're just moving from the shoulder blade area. Pushing the floor away as you lift that hand up. That's it. Keep it going. Come on. Maybe 10 seconds on this one. Last set of them. Again, staying strong on it. Leaning the weight forward over the hands. Again, just get the shoulder blades moving. And then reach that hand up. Time. Good work. Okay. Foot clocks up to standing. Standing on the left foot. Straight leg. Get yourself set so you're tall. And rotate it into it. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So last set of foot clocks. Bending the knee at 6. Can you push your way around it a little bit more with the right foot? Keep breathing through it as well. Breathing out as you get to the end range. Feel that extra bit of stretch or elasticity or springiness at the end of the range on either side. Pushing into it. And done. Good stuff. Okay, set up on the right foot, getting ready to go. Facing towards your 2 o'clock position. Straight leg, thread through the crown of the head, tall posture. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Last set of these guys, last set for today. Super work. Pushing around. Rotating. Bend the knee at 6. Can you push through it a little bit more? As you bend the knee at 6, try and point that hip towards 6, a fraction more, or even beyond 6, depending on where you're getting to. Rotate over with a straight leg, tall posture. Super work. Last one. And done. Lovely. Super work. Well done. Perfect. Okay, so a little bit of tempo breathing then to finish with. You can choose to lie on the floor for this one or sit down in a comfortable spot. Just get yourself comfortable and in a position where you're able to relax as much as possible. So with this one, we're going to breathe in a tempo of 1, 2, 2, 1, which means for every count we breathe in, we're going to hold for double, breathe out for double, and then back to that single count that we start with. So for example, if it was a 3 count, it would be in for 3, hold for 6, out for 6, hold for 3, back to 3. So it would look like this. And then repeat again. So as much as you can, do it through your nose. Sometimes breathing out for a long period of time through the nose, if we're not used to it. You can tickle our throat and stuff like that, so you can breathe out through your mouth if you need to. And then as you get into it, you might be able to kind of continue on through the nose. But really try and just kind of relax the breathing and try and kind of not have too much tension in it. So the idea is to pick a count where you can get a nice rhythm, a nice steady rhythm. And then as you're going through it, if you started at 3 or a 2 count, you could then add an extra count onto it. So the 2 would turn into a 3, or the 3 would turn into a 4, which means the 6s would turn into 8s. And as I said, it can help control, build a kind of control in our breath. So get yourself ready and comfortable. Pick whichever count you want to start off with. It's always easiest to start off with a comfortable count. And then as you kind of do 2 or 3 or 4 breaths, you might add a count that's off. But I'll remind you when to add if you're feeling comfortable. Okay, ready to go. It helps if you close your eyes on this one and just bring your attention to your breath in through the nose. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So whatever count you choose, allowing yourself to softly breathe in, holding for twice the length of time,
After you've held, you're slowly letting the air out for that same amount of time, and then back to the original count for the breath hold before the breath in again. So again, each position has a benefit. The slow breath in after not having breathed in for that length of time helps bring massive control into the diaphragm and your breathing muscles. The breath holds. Allow your body to utilize the oxygen in your body that's already there. And the slow release allows oxygen to spread throughout the body, as well as building control and helping to aid in relaxation. The more you can notice your breathing, the more it will allow you to relax more. And just allow yourself to become more comfortable. Noticing different parts of your body. Just letting go. Perhaps muscles around the face and the forehead, the cheeks and the jaw. They could soften maybe a fraction more. Or the shoulders. Or anywhere you want to feel more comfortable, allowing you to relax into it more. And if you feel comfortable with your breathing, you can choose to stay as you are or add an extra count. And again, knowing that at any time you're in full control of the breath, you can choose to do what you want to do. As you slowly let the air out, building that control, just letting go. And on the breath holds, just noticing those sensations that you feel, allowing you then to become more relaxed and just drift deeper down, letting go a little bit more of those muscles again. Again, allowing the sensations of the breath to keep your mind focused on those. If at any stage you lose that focus, you just simply return to the count of the breath, allowing you to stay in this comfortable position so you can relax even more now and drift off deeper. Just taking these moments for yourself, knowing of the massive benefits they will give you. Allowing your mind to be still, focused purely on my voice and your breath so that you can be relaxed as much as you choose to be. And knowing that you can choose to relax more, you might notice where you feel part of the body feeling the most comfortable, the most relaxed. And by bringing your awareness to that point, you can allow that to spread throughout the rest of your body and bring with it another wave and sense of even more relaxation, softness, stillness, and comfort. Letting it wash and wave over from head to toe, letting go, relaxing deeper down now. And you can choose to keep the breath in this rhythm or add another count, all depending on how you feel, knowing that whatever you choose will allow you to fully relax more and let go of every last little bit. Drifting down deeper, softening even more, letting go, allowing those feelings of comfort to double and wave and wash and spread over you. And so now with your breathing, you can allow it to return to a tempo and a pace and a rhythm that's perfectly comfortable for you. And as you do that, you can allow yourself just to start moving ever so slightly, your fingers and your toes, doing whatever feels naturally for you. You can take a stretch if you want to, allowing the energy and the movement just coming back into the body so you start to feel more alert and awake, knowing that what you've just done has refreshed and re-energized your body, and you can have your eyes open, wide awake, ready to go for the day. Super stuff. Well done. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you get on, and we shall see you soon. Perfect. Well done. And I shall talk to you soon. Super work, Susan. Well done, Declan. Nice work, Mary. Good stuff, Bernadette. 2 Helens. Well done. Good work, Jared and Ruth. Nice work, everybody else. Super stuff.